Well, it seems like the Bluetooth is a little icky. So we might have music from my phone because it just keeps turning off for some reason. I don't know why. So we'll have like a little quiet music, like a subtle quiet music from my phone, if that's okay. It's not as nice as the speakers, but it keeps turning off. Hi, Susan. So we need fans and lights. James, could you come just a little bit over this way? You really only need on these days, on Fridays, your magic circle and your mat. You're welcome to bring what you want, but that's all you'll need. And I just try to make it simple because too many toys and we are having fun because we have all the toys here, but those at home don't have the same toys. So Fridays is the mat and magic circle. Thursdays is when you either bring your weights or if you're going to borrow the weights, you got to wash them really well after. And Monday's the band and the mat. Okay? All right. Let's start with the shifty shifties. I might move the camera back a little bit so they can see my feet. Shifting, shifting. Just a little bit back. How did y'all feel with last, except for Sharon, you weren't here, last week, the session on Friday? Was it like a 1 out of 10 on difficulty? Comfortable. Okay. Comfortable? Okay, go to your ribs, James. Okay, you weren't sore after? No. Okay, and Carolyn? Did it feel about like the right level, or do you want it a little more challenging, or was that about right? Got to speak up, this is your class. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Susan, you think the same thing? Okay. Go forward and back. So we're shifting forward and back, and I was showing the camera there how I push off with my big toe onto a straight leg. So it's like breaking down the sort of gait pattern before you take the next step. And then we'll bend the knees and shift forward and back. Ideally keeping the back heel high. This is what we did a little bit of Mondays and Fridays, this warm up. And now shifting my hips forward and my hips back. Forward, hips back. So you feel the stretch in the hip flexor and the hamstring. And now ribs. Feel your ribs go forward and then sort of concave, pull those ribs back. Reach forward, grab something, toss it behind you. Feel your shoulder blades kind of roll around on your back, forward and back. All right, looking up, looking down. All right, woo, other foot. Pushing off, and down. Lily, I think we should have painted more toenails. Nobody else has got their toenails painted. I do. You do? All right, we should have had some more toenails. We're doing Pilates now, you need painted toenails. Subtle, okay. Yeah. I know that is hard. Hips forward, hips back. Ooh, feel that in the hamstring. did we do yesterday that was hamstring worthy? And now ribs. Ribs forward, ribs back. Really just checking in with your body. Really what it feels to move one joint compared to the other. And then we'll reach forward, grab something, toss it behind you. And looking up, looking down, if you want. That always makes everybody a little wobbly, so you do not have to do that. All right, let's pause with your feet sit bones width apart. Take a breath in and reach up. Stretch. Oh, then let your arms melt down. Take another breath in and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Pause at the bottom, bend your knees a little bit, and then straighten, keeping your hands low. Bend your knees and straighten. One more time, bend your knees and straighten. Breath in and scoop that pelvis out, tucking your belly button to spine, rolling up. You okay? Okay, so let's start with a little sit to stand. All we're gonna do is like a minute of squats, okay? And then we'll lay down on the mat. Good. Make sure your knees track forward and your behind goes back. You don't have to wear your mask in the exercise if you get hot and you can't breathe, okay? Stay down. Arms swing, inhale, exhale. Good. And think about the lift happening here at the sternum rather than the arms coming up near my ears, right? So my arms drop and the lift happens right here at my sternum. Let's hold it up, and dig deeper into your squat. 3, 2, 1. All right, wide. As you drip down, you trace your legs and your arms in the same line, up towards your toes. Good, pushing through your heels as you come back up. Let's stay halfway down. Turn your palms up, shoulder blades up, and shift. Good. Feel the muscles in your back kind of break up. As if it was like a rope that you found in the garden and you kind of twist it to loosen it up. Then pause, and we're going to rotate. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Take your time, squeeze the ribs out, keeping your limbs, lower limbs still. Your knees open, your belly button pulled in. Exhale, exhale, inhale back, last one. Good, and come back. All right, let's go straight down to the floor. So make sure you can see me from your mat, wherever you're at. Oops. There we go. Sorry, camera. Sorry, Zoom people. Oh, nice. And everybody at home hopefully has a magic circle or a ball. So go ahead and find your posture on the mat, and I'll talk you through some things. You're laying on your mat with your neck long in that position, and I'm going to talk you through some things. So you're finding the length in the back of your neck, finding your shoulders pull back. And if you pull your shoulders back, sometimes your ribs pop out. So then you want to pull those ribs in, stitch them together. Palms are down on the floor, which sometimes pulls your shoulder forward. So then you have to pull it back. Feet are sit bones width apart. And if you had to lift up and reach, you could reach your heel with your hand. Thereabouts. Good. All right, exhale, tighten your core. Get ready for someone to come and tickle you right in the tummy. Inhale, relax. Exhale, tighten your core. Inhale, relax. Exhale, tighten. Inhale, relax. All right, on the next one, imprint. That means pushing your vertebrae down into the mat. Inhale, let it kind of glide off the mat. All right, so as you're imprinting, what we're going to do today is a little, this Christmas present came to me about, I don't know, 4 years ago. It's called Empower Each Day, and it has simply 10 little moves to do. So we always try to do something kind of simple. Empower each day. I can give you a photocopy of it. What the thing is we move from item to item to item, okay? So the first 4 are the basic 4. Then it goes through a few others that most of you know, but some of you don't. So we'll take our time, but our goal is to be able to go bang, 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 and get this Empower Each Day done in say 20 minutes in the future, okay? And it builds endurance and gives you something to be able to take home, take on holiday that you feel comfortable with. Okay, starting with the pelvic curl. Roll the pelvis up to the ceiling. Exhale, deafen at the top, and roll back down. Good, hold on. So this exercise is meant to coordinate your abdominals with your gluteals, your butt muscles. Try not to let your back arch, try to let your back feel almost concave, like your belly button curls. Right, so roll it down, place your one vertebrae at a time down, so you get to your tailbone, and a little arch happens in the back, then you imprint and roll back up. You probably want to move throughout this. Try to see if you can keep your head and your upper body somewhat still, and let the action happen in the lower half. As you're going through the movement, think about the equalness of your feet. You have 3 points on your foot to make your foot a tripod. If you tend to roll to the outside, you'll feel your first toe into the floor. Try to keep your first toe down. You might find your knees knocked together. Try to keep everything even. All right, tabletop one leg and then the other. If you have a mirror chest or the camera, open your arms to the T. Place the shoulders to the floor. Inhale, lift. Let one hip lift off the floor. Exhale, put it back into the floor. Inhale, lift. Good. So if you were in the sand, you'd see your shoulders firmly in the sand, and you sink one hip into the sand as your other lifts off. Put them all back in, and then rotate the other way. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull back against an imaginary force. Use more muscle than you need to get that hip back to the center. Let's lift to one side and extend the top leg out. Try to pull that top leg as far from you as possible, and then point both to the ceiling and drop it back down to tabletop. Inhale, lift. Send that top leg far and shove it a little farther away from you. Point it up to the ceiling and bend. And again, 2 more times. I'm going to be rocking. Inhale, drift. Exhale, extend. Reach up to the ceiling and then the tabletop. Other direction, drift. Extend. Up to the ceiling and back to tabletop. Place one foot down and then the other. Sit bones width apart. Interlace your hands behind your head and lift your head off the mat. Start to feel comfortable with the elevation of your head off the mat and how much arm work it takes for that. You're not going to go any lower, okay? For about 2 minutes, your head will not land on the mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift your shoulder blades off the mat. Breath in. Exhale, land your shoulder blades. Just the shoulder blades. Breath in. Exhale, lift. Breath in. Exhale, lift. Keep going. So those of you that have been doing it for a while, you know I want a neutral lower back. But if that's too hard at the beginning, you can curl a little bit. I'd like your eyeballs to look at your knees when you lift up. I'd like you to glance at your knees, not the ceiling. I'd like your armpits drawing towards your pockets as you support your head with your hands. 2 more. Feel the shoulder blades leave the floor. Breath in. And then good. Good. So can't be pitch to pelvis. Yes. All right, if you don't need a rest, stay up and grab your thighs. If you need a little rest, take one down. Lay down on the floor and just take a little rest. If you can't reach your thighs, you can always bring your feet up. But the point is to hold your body with your arms. Your tummy is just kind of empty. You don't need it right now. Let it droop. Let it relax. All right, hands behind your head. Find that neutral back again. Lift up as you're on the floor. And now we rotate. Exhale, rotate. Inhale. Stay high, high, high. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Anytime you need to break, just lay down and take a little break. But try not to lower. When you get to the middle, that's the heaviest, that's the hardest. Rotating is not so bad. Then you get to the hard part in the middle. 2 more. So rotate, inhale, pause here, reach this fingertips up, reach as far as you can get. And lay on down, arms long, legs in tabletop, 1, 2. Now we're going to begin the next set of moves, okay? It's 3 moves back to back. They're called double leg stretch, single leg stretch, and crisscross. If you don't know them yet, you're welcome to stay with the easiest level, which is double leg stretch, okay? So I go up and make my potato bug. Nice potato bug, okay? My legs are going to jump out and my arms lift up, making a V. Inhale. Exhale. Circle those hands around, make your potato bug. Inhale, V. Exhale, circle. Keep going. Inhale, V. Exhale, circle. Inhale, V. Exhale, circle. 2 more. Inhale, V. Exhale, circle. Last one. Inhale, V. Exhale, circle. Good. So since we're still learning, rest for a minute. Since we're still learning, I want us to get that one really well. So everybody's at a different stage of how many times we've done. Some things I'll just say general corrections. You need to grab the top of your shins, not underneath. Push your shins into your hands and your hands into your shins. Legs together, toes pointed, okay? Second one, the arms don't go down or open. They go like a V. They go straight over my ears. If I can't get them as far as my ears, that's okay. But I need to keep a certain height. If you have a sore neck, you can always hold one hand here. So I'm in my potato bag, and I have one hand behind my head. So I'm doing a single arm. Right? Inhale, exhale. Okay, and then maybe I stop. Inhale, exhale. Okay? But otherwise, every time I put my arms up, I don't want my chest to lower. It has to stay up. So if you need more hand support, go ahead. Do one hand on your head. Okay, can you try that again? All right, potato bug. Ready? Find the height that this is for you. So, like Greg, you and I, we both lifted up a little too high because there's no way I'm going to keep this height when I put my hands out. I'm going to drop. So let's find a height that's sustainable. Inhale, V. Exhale, circle. Inhale, V. Exhale, circle. Inhale, V. Exhale, circle. Nice. Inhale, V. Exhale, circle. Last one. Inhale, V. Exhale, circle, and go. Good. Yes. Touch your hands around so they circle around. And Susan and Sharon, I want your arms a little closer to your ears. So they don't have to go as far if your shoulders don't like that. Try not to go wide. Try to keep it narrow. Okay. Good. Single leg stretch, we're going to learn the legs only, and then you can add the arms. Okay, then we'll do it one more. Single leg stretch. Rest your top half for a moment. Send one leg out on the same line. Exhale, swap. Exhale, swap. Exhale, swap. 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 So your toes are on the same line as if they're running along a little glass table. Swap. Exhale. Exhale. Good. Send a little beam out from your hip, out your toe. So Sharon, I want to see a nice straight leg. Straight leg. And lift it a little higher so it's not so strenuous on your back. Higher. That's it. Good. Okay. The arms are going to be one hand on one knee. Then I swap. Swap. So again, I found my potato bug, and I'm just trying to only release for a second, and then I grab one knee. If I need a hand behind my head, perfectly fine. One hand from behind the head, and I can grab it with one hand on the knee. Try 4 more. Swap. 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 2 more. Last one. Good, relax. Good, so there's some modifications which are perfectly fine. One is support your head. Susan, I want you to support your head with your hand, okay? Because it's a little too much stress right now. Or do legs only, okay? Legs only is fine too, okay? Lily's doing a nice one for herself. She's pointing her toe higher because it was a little heavy for her leg. So Lily's modified, instead of going straight out, she's lifted this leg up. Well, how'd she do it? I guess like that. It's hard for me to do it the wrong way. But she's modified a little bit to kind of lift it up higher because it was too heavy. Can we try one more round of that? Let's do about 3 on each side. Okay, it's not too much. Up to your potato bag. Exhale. Send that leg out. Exhale. 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 One more for good measure each leg. Good. See how quick that is? That was 4 on each leg. That wasn't too bad, right? Okay. All right, next one. Last one is crisscross. Hands are behind your head, and the legs are the same. So I come up to my chest lift. As I send one leg out, I rotate toward the other leg. Rotate. Just like chest lift with rotation that you just learned. You only rotate so you can look to the outside of the knee, outside of the knee. Go ahead and practice a few times. Good. So James, I'd say more lift, less rotation. Emphasize the lift if you can, more than the rotation. Good, take a little rest. Rest for a moment. Good. And unfortunately, Carol and Lynn on the camera, I can't really see you, so I'm not able to correct you guys. But maybe you can learn from the other people. How are you doing? Was that better with your hands behind your head? Okay. If you need water, you can borrow my water bottle. There's no cups available if there's a water source. Okay, let's hit it one more time, all right? This is your last time, 4 on each side, so do your very best. You've had a moment to rest, which is better than usual. Come on up to your potato bug. Hands behind your head. Exhale, rotate and jet one leg out. Exhale, 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 exhale. Last one. And rest. Good, nice. Good, so really sustain the weight with that hand. You're doing it hard, you're going to do that hard yourself. So when your leg comes out, I grab my knee and I use that knee. Just like before when I said use your arms to hold you. So use your hands to it's not so hard, it's only hard for a moment without anything. And it's really helpful to have that hand there. I think the worst would be doing it without being able to grab off instead of just good. Okay, good job. So we did the basic 4 here, then we did 3 that go in a series. It's a little bit easier, harder, and then harder, okay? Next one is on your side. Side leg lifts. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 legs, lift up together. Inhale, settle back down. Good. My palm is facing up, and my head is resting on my arm. And ideally, that arm is in line with my body, but knowing that everybody's shoulder joint may be a little different, you may have to rest it forward. I might suggest a pillow if you can't really lay your head on your arm. Try to keep your feet stuck together so that it's your hips that move, not your feet that move. Good. Just pull them up there for me. Pull them up there. How hard is this? 1 out of 10. Show another. Holding is a 7. 3, 5, 8, 7. Good. Okay, so if it's only 3, you can choose, but you can go harder. Rest. Right? If it's only a 3, that's your choice. Because it's obviously not that it's only a 3 because of the move. So Pilates is hard when you do it right, it's easy when you do it wrong. So you choose how hard, and if you're injured, you're going to take it easy. Okay. Now you're going to do a little side kick from this position. I'm going to teach the beginner side kick, and then we're going to progress it to a little bit harder level. So you can choose 1 or 2 levels. Beginner side kick, you're simply here. You're going to lift those legs up, and 1 leg only is going to go exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. You could lay that leg down on the floor for more safety, right? You feel it's secure if it's on the floor, or more difficulty up in the air. My hand is vital. Your hand is vital too, the one in front. I dorsiflex, dorsiflex, plantar, plantar. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Feel free to rest the floor, leg down. All right, that was level one. Okay, so it's the kicking of the side. Now we kind of make the upper body a little harder. So you're gonna prop up onto an elbow. Send that elbow out, not right underneath my shoulder, but a little higher so that when I make a little tripod on my head, I've got an angle. Right, if it's right here, you see how I'm gonna be bent? Can you see this? So that's not what we want. We want it out just a little bit so that my other arm is an angle. Now, ideally, this leg is straight. I don't know if you can see me wobbling already, but my hip is so big and my cushion is so small, I'm too wobbly. So I'm gonna bend my bottom leg a little bit. Same kick. Exhale, exhale, inhale, in. Exhale, exhale, inhale, in. I'm gonna come around and check, right? But you should be working hard in your core to keep from tipping over. Two more. Good. All right. And rest. Okay? So there's lots of different ways. Everybody's doing something a little different, which is fine. Some of the corrections were, some people had their hand down because this was more stability if I have my hand down, right? That's fine. Bent leg, hand down, that's one way to make it easier. Some people had this hand here because this hand was obviously hard. But the original version is both hands behind your head, this leg straight, and you try to hold yourself there. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. And see from this front angle, Susan, can you see this? How I'm trying to get this leg behind me, right? This one's in front of me, but this one's behind me. Most of us will stop and right up here. You want to try to get it farther so that you can stretch the hips. Okay, and the last one in that little thing, so that was the level one, flat on the floor, right? Just laying like this. Level two, propped up, ideally like this. Level three is kneeling. So, your knee's going to be okay. Kneel into vibrate. This leg will be free. This hand will be behind your head. Good. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. In the ideal world, this leg is going to be parallel to the floor. That's really hard for me, so I'm not able to do the full complete level, maybe for a few seconds. But ideally, that leg is parallel to the floor. My ribs are stuck in. I'm all nice and straight here. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale. Last one. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale. Good, rest. So it's harder because you have the bottom leg here working as well. This leg that was my stabilizer is having to work. And you gotta lift this leg up. So you have a few more things going on. Other side. We'll start with the double leg lift. It's just called, what's it called? Side leg lifts. That's all it's called. You're laying on your side and leg lifts. I guess when you leg as in plural legs. Just rest your head if you can, Susan, so you don't stress your head anymore. Can you rest on the arm? Yeah. And just let the other parts of your body be lighter. Good, now hold it up there. Hold it up. And again, it's your choice how hard you work. But last time, most people were getting to about a 7 in the waist, right? Hold it, hold it, hold it. Work that waist. This is the only one we got for the waist. Good, and relax. Okay, moving into the side kick. So we're gonna do the first level, which you can always stay at, but you tried the other levels on the other side. We might as well try. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. Oh, and I lifted the other leg up for a little extra challenge. Totally up to you. It just makes you a little less stable to try to have the bottom leg off the floor. If it's down on the floor, it's a little easier. And I'm thinking about it, exhale, exhale. When I go inhale, inhale, I'm trying to tilt my pubic bone forward and send my leg backwards so I don't arch my back. 2 more. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. Keep that leg straight for me when it goes back. Straight, straight. Good. Relax. Okay? You feel the difference, teams, if you keep that leg straight when it goes back compared to then. Your leg wants to bend because it breaks the chain. You feel like you're going farther, but it's going to be so try to keep it straight just see how far back you can. Okay, next level is popped up. So we decided you could put this side here and have more stability, right? And we can bend the bottom leg, more stability. Or you make it a little harder in the original version. Exhale, exhale. Inhale. You'll decide, you'll see right away. If you're wobbling all over and you can't even do it, well then that means you got to bend just one leg. Good. Think about the stretch we were talking about. As you go inhale, inhale, really pull your pubic bone forward, pull your leg behind to get the stretch. Not in your back, but in your front of your thigh. Exhale, exhale. Inhale. How about you guys? Pull your shoulder away from your arms. Someone I'm waiting for. So instead of letting this collapse in here, gotta stand my ground, even if good. Give it a little rest. She changes her mind. Not easy. One more. You don't have to do that. You can always go back to an earlier version. Kneeling. Then I can go so back. This leg, ideally it's parallel to the floor, but it's damn hard. So darn mom, it's darn hard. See me waiting for you on the corner of the street. Exhale, exhale. Inhale. So I have to admit I lied. The motions here don't have quite as many options as what I gave you. It has meditations, it's scientific, but I gave you different options. Okay, next one is on your tummy, swimming. So again, swimming is all that's on the instructions here, but we're going to warm up to it. So if you're feeling like you don't feel comfortable with the whole arm swimming, you can do one half or another. Swimming, arms are long, legs are long, relax your buttocks. Lift your sternum off the mat, okay? Lift one arm and then the other arm. Let's check in. How do you feel there? If you're uncomfortable, you can do a football goal twist. You can take your hands down by your hips, sliding those shoulder blades down and in. Okay? You can stretch around and see how you're supposed to do any of those. Okay? Otherwise, just hold your arms up, have your upward shoulder blade a little bit down and in. Looking at the mat, hold it for 3, 2, 1, relax. Now let's try the legs. Lift one leg, then lift the other. Good. So you've got them stuck together, and you're tilting your pubis bone forward into the mat. By tilting the pubis bone, you kind of guard your lower back. So just holding those legs there, get a little feel. How does it feel? You should be squeezing your buttocks, and they should be too terribly hard, right? Just a butt workout. Can you straighten your legs? Yes. Good. Get those kneecaps off the floor. Go, 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 go. 3, 2, 1, relax. Good, you notice that? It's one thing to lift the calf off. You're like, hey mom, look, I'm doing it. But it's actually lifting the kneecaps off, which is that hard part, okay? Now we're going to add one arm, arms with the legs, and it's called Superman. Okay, that's one step before swimming. So go ahead and lift up your sternum. Lift one arm and then another. Hold that. Lift one leg, then the other. See if you can hold that. This is Superman for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, belly button in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Good. Nice accommodations at see some people that their shoulders are not comfortable here, or maybe it's too much on the back and they've accommodated. That's a really nice way to do it. When you do swimming, you're not going to feel very comfortable swimming like this. So maybe just don't swim if you've got the goalpost going on. You could probably swim down here. It depends on how cold it is. It kind of looks like a flying. All right, let's do swimming. Chest up. One arm up. Other arm up. One leg up. Other leg up. And kick. Right left, right left, right left, right left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Go into child's pose and throwing your back the opposite direction. Woo. All right, we're going to finish with a cat stretch. So cat stretch. Your knees are under your hips. Your hands are under your shoulders. Just try the lower half first. Just to remind you, exhale, touch your lower half. Inhale, flatten. Exhale, tighten. So I get the blessing of having a mirror and a camera. So I get to watch and try to see my lower half tuck and try not to arch my upper back. It's very easy to arch my upper back, but that's not quite what I want from this Pilates one. So the tailbone tucked on the exhale, relax the flat on the knee. Now on the upper half, inhale, lift your sternum, show off your necklace. Exhale, go back to flat. Inhale, lift your sternum, slide your hands down. Exhale, relax. Keep going. So I'm literally trying to imagine sliding my hands down the mat and sticking my chest out like I'm showing my necklace off. And then relax to flat. 2 more. Good. Make sure the lift is in the sternum, not the chin or the neck. Nice. Last one. Good. Good. Lily, I see you working hard to keep the lower back flat while you lift your upper back. That's great. Okay, let's add the 2 together. So on the exhale, I tuck my tailbone, not my chest. Inhale, I lift my sternum, but I do not arch my lower back. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, lift. 2 more. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, tuck the tail. Inhale, lift the sternum. Good. It should have been hard to do it right. It's easy to do wrong. It's easy to do wrong because we relax. When you do right, you just do what's possible, right? But when you do right, you do what's not as easy to do. That was in power feature. So I'm happy to give you all a copy if you have a pattern. You just did it with extra, like 2 or 3, because we got an extra few versions. Okay, let's move on to our magic circle arm workout. So we have enough time for sure for the magic circle arm workout. It takes about 10 or 11 minutes. And then I'd like to finish with some glute medius work inside lying, okay? So you've got your magic circle. There's lots of different positions to do the magic circle workout in. You can sit down on your bottom. You can sit in a chair. You can kneel, you can half kneel. So do what you want. I'm going to do it this way, okay? Because this challenges me in a different way. So I'm going to start this way. It's the same one we did last Friday, okay? We don't have to complicate everything for mine. Just 25% of it, right? Good. So your exhale, squeezing. Inhale, relaxing. Good. As you're going through this, what muscle are you using? Does anybody get 10 extra points for knowing what muscle? Armpit, he's using his armpit muscle. It's not an official name, but it is. 1. What else? Your pecs. You're using your waist to hold it up. That's right. Carolyn's using your waist to hold her up. Right? You got those tight abs. But to squeeze the circle, you're using your pecs, which goes into your armpit, but it is housed in your breast tissue. Go ahead and squeeze it closer to your body. So I bent my elbows out wide. Squeeze. Relax. Try to assure that the tension isn't in your neck, but right in between where the band is getting closer, the circle is getting closer. As if you literally have fibers squeezing close together. Lower your shoulders. Yes. And look at yourself in the mirror to make sure you stay there. You can see the blue shirt against the white something behind you, so you can watch yourself. Good. Let's go overhead. A little harder to sit in this position, but overhead. So you take it where you need to. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, relax. Exhale, squeeze. If I had tight hamstrings, I might sit around a little block right now. Or someone wants to alleviate the difficulty of your back extensors and tummy muscles and throat. Now you are kind of standing or kneeling because if you're sitting, you'll push yourself away from the hand. So if you're standing or kneeling, both are fine. Nice to circle them crazy.
Special people change. How many lives are living strange? Where we slowly walking down the hall, past the valley carnival. Where we
Because it's strong right up here, the more I have tension coming down. So even though I get stronger, I'm also strong here. So I have to pull it this way. And I'm relaxed. And this is what I'm going to do. So we're going to go ahead and put it on your right side. So I'm going to pull up the shoulder. So we kind of talked about some of this stuff. Pilates, one of the principles is effectiveness. So it's just getting to know the move. But once you know the move, you want to make each time you do the move be the best you can do. So that you get the most from your hour here, or say you only have 20 minutes in a day. So when I'm pulling this, instead of just absent-minded, which I can often do, I'm trying to just squeeze in my biceps. Feel that push. When the muscle gets sore and it's
change. How many lives are living strange? Where
let's hold it at 3% of the not too much. Relax. Feel your core. And then go for the goal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, we're going to do a double kneel again. Always an option of standing is perfectly fine. But I want to challenge us with this double kneel to lean back a little bit, stretch the front of the foot. So it's not always comfortable, it's just another option. I double kneel, just two-point kneel. Now lean back, lift my fingers up. Raise it in a circle, put it on your hip, and squeeze. Good. Also squeeze. It's optional to do that. It's hard. The first time you turn your thighs a little bit, and the core looks harder. So you don't want to just sit right up on top of things. My arm is just maybe a tiny bit bent at the elbow, but the circle is down low enough that I can keep a straight arm. My shoulder stays back. Let's hold it at 20%. So it's not much. You're fairly relaxed. And 50%. And 100%. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Woo. Other side. Again, get yourself set up because you might have forgotten when you're doing that 100%. You might have leaned forward and forgot about the lean back. Perfectly fine. So go to it now. Lean back. Please bring yourself forward. Squeeze in the circle. Everybody here is doing a great job with your shoulder. But those in Zoom may not know your shoulder stays back. I catch you if you're doing it here. Good. Tight, tight, nice and tight. Don't forget about that. All right, let's hold it in. 20% of perfect. At 50%. At 100%. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Woo! You can circle it around if that feels good. Very good. Okay, so how long that was? 10 minutes. 10 minutes of arms. Pretty good. Did we do everything except for external rotation? External rotation, take it on the back of your hand, then put the other back of your hand in there and right the circle. If you're in two-point kneeling, let's lean back. Tilt your pelvis bone forward, up and down. It'll be hard when you lift up. You slow it down. Now if it's too hard, I'm just going to come straight up. Right? I'm not going to lean down. Otherwise, telling yourself if you're not pushing those two hands away from each other. Back to the hand on the brain part.
Said I can't go on, not in this way.
Tighten your tummy. I'm a tree without a mind. And you lift those arms overhead.
I'm rolling up high. Sky
and
is
now circle in front of you. Still. This would be sort of like kind of like this hand. Lift it up and it's harder. So you choose whatever you want to see inside.
beneath my skin. Oh, I can feel my heart.
Testing out the nose. What's the right side? What's the left side look like?
You make me feel.
Good. Now cut this in. Pushing out 20% of your weight. So it's not too much. And you're leaning back if you want that out work. Push out 50%. And go for gold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, that one's there. All right, so we have 12 minutes left. Any particular favorites you want outside of the movement? Anybody want 100 versus a teaser today on here?
We have diamonds taking shape. We have diamonds taking shape.
So we can also do it like that. You guys can do a teaser while we're doing 100. It takes about a minute to do 100. So you have to do a minute of teasers. But don't worry, that's not yet. We still have good knees work. Okay, so good knees work is about right side of the left. So you're going to lay on your side. You're going to take your magic circle and put it around your ankles. This could be done in a lot of different ways. It could be the band. It could be what helps us be more high. So we're going to magic circle. So my bottom rests in the magic circle. I lay down. And then I'm going to put my top leg there. Okay? Go ahead, now that you've got it sorted, lift your top leg onto the top of the circle, okay? Pull it far away from you, so you almost feel like that master's house is created. And for me to balance, I got my bottom leg bent, because otherwise I'm going to tip right in. So I don't know, most women I think I'm going to have to do it. All right, lift it up and squeeze. And lift and squeeze. So if you see my red tank top, I'm trying to not let my tank top change. My leg can change, but not the angle of my tank top. So I'm trying not to let it collapse, right? I'm going to keep my mouse's house under my waist. Okay. Good. And if you look down your leg, is it in line with your t-shirt? Or did it accidentally move forward a little bit? All right, put your leg inside the circle and trace the circle. 4 times one direction, 4 times the other direction. Good. Now go ahead and put your ankle on the outside of the circle, straighten your bottom leg. Push both of those pieces away from one another. So you're opening your circle to an egg shape and relax. Open it to an egg shape and relax. We have 6 more, 8 total, right? And relax. 5. Keep going. I'm counting. 4.
When she was just a girl, she expected, but it flew away from the reach.
All right, last one in this little series is you're going to open that to make it not a circle but an egg shape and lift the 2 legs up, okay? 8 reps. And of course, if you're tired and you don't want to do 8 reps, don't. Do 6. So I made it an oval and I lifted the whole circle up. Back down. Oval, lift, and down. I started a little later than most of you, so I might just do 7. That's 3. 4. Emphasis is making that oval. Even if you don't lift it, make that oval. Lift. 2 more. Last one. Oh, baby. All right. Who is not at an 8 or a 9 in your butt? Everybody got there? Lily, are you enjoying this? She says she's having a great time, Grandma. Okay, so you don't need a last burner because you're already there? All right, I'm going to do one last burner. You can join me or flip over. 10 seconds, squeezing that circle away from each other as much as possible. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I did a burpee party for you guys because I was helping. So. Myself up with a bent leg and my hand in circle. Then I'm going to lay down. And then I'll see how my top leg lands. And I'm going to try to make my little mouse's house. I get all set up first. I'm all set up first. And then I lift and squeeze. And it can be hard, right? That circle wants to wiggle around. The bottom leg is very important because it has to hold the circle in place. Good. Think about the muscles you're using. You're using inner thigh and then outer thigh or glute medius to lift that leg. Good. How many is that? 6. 2 more. Inside the circle, take 4 circles one way. So what I usually do is get my top leg bent, knees are bent, and then I straighten them, okay? I'm gonna make an oval and then rest. This is a little easier than the lift. So if that lift was just like too hard, you don't wanna do it, just do another round of this when we go to 8. This is 3. Sorry, I'm not meaning to lift off, I'm just meaning to make an oval and then relax it. 5, I believe. 6. Tightening my core each time. 7. 8. All right, take a moment because the next one is make the oval and the lift the oval, right? And there's no resting on this. I keep the oval. You're welcome to rest. If this is too hard, just take a rest when you need it. But if you don't need it, don't take it. That's what we should say about the government unemployment. Woo, what are we at? 5? Someone said 8. All right, you might be at 8. I'm going to do 2 more. Woo. Take a little resting moment. Woo. Are you as burned as you were last time? Oh, good. You might or might not want to do the last burn with me. It's totally up to you. I'm going to make my circle an oval, and I'm going to push it as hard as I can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, go, go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Goodness gracious, who thought of this one? Who comes up with this torture in their bedroom? Oh, yeah, that was I can't do it. All right, so here now we're going to do and gentlemen is going to do a minute straight. So just to remind the audience here, where the 2 0 is, the legs go out, the arms go out, and you roll good. Try not to move your legs. And you roll back up, tracing the hands on the bottom. So you're kind of tracing down the legs, and then tracing up the legs until you can make the so it gets tiring, right? I usually do like 4 maximum intervals, but you guys decide what you want to do. Pattern. You also do Tuesday 2 and 3, right? Remember those? On Tuesday 2, you do like a little pattern. So that goes down and up. I said you're looking away, and I don't want to have to do it again. Okay, so the 100 for the rest of us. Who wants to start in a potato bun and who wants to start long? Potato bun? Let's start in a potato bun. It's a little bit safer, and it kind of sets us up for success. Okay. So my hands at the top. I reach my hands up and grab my shins. Pull my body up with my arms. Get a nice chin tuck in here. Then release my hands down. Breath in and again. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3. Inhale. 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3. That's 30. Push that belly button down into the floor. Try to curl yourself up as much as you can. That's 40. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. You're halfway done. 5. Inhale. 2. Feel free to make your legs any position you want. Tabletop is an option. Also pulling it up toward the ceiling, curling my tailbone off the floor. We got 30 left. Inhale, 2, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2. Let's do last 10. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Whew. I think that was 110 on accident. My apologies. I suddenly looked at my fingers and realized I was 10 ahead. Yeah, I got 11 fingers just during the 100. All right, shine your feet forward. Let's take a breath in and reach for the ceiling. Stretch that beautiful tummy out. Hopefully it feels kind of a burn, kind of a stretch because you just used it. Then let your arms melt down. Line yourself up. Breath in. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Hollowing out your tummy. Finish on the floor, with your fingers down toward the floor and just nod your head. Let all that tension out of your neck. Shake your head low. Take a breath in with soft knees and roll back up. Soft knees. You can tap your tailbone, stack your vertebrae, and finish with your head on top. Thank you. Happy Friday. Well done. Not easy to do an hour of Pilates. Hi, Mommy. Lynn, you're still on mute, just so you know, Lynn.
Yeah, and I did mine.
Great. Lils, do you want to say hi to Grandma? Lily's going to come say hi.
Hi, Lily. Hi, honey.
There's Greg saying hi to Lynn.
Hey.
I can lift it up a little bit. It doesn't have to be like that. Is that better?
Hi, Greg. So, Deanna, we had a really hard time hearing you today. The music overwhelmed you about half the class.
Okay, then the speaker might not have been working because the phone and the mic are very far away. I'm going to plug my mic in again. Does this make a difference, Lynn? Thumbs up or down? Can you hear me better?
I can hear you, but the music,
No
I can't hear
difference?
the music.
Okay, and when I unplug it, does that make a difference?
A little.
A little, not much?
It was the music that would just overwhelm you. Then the music would stop and we could hear you.
Well, so what I'm telling you is that the microphone is here and the music is very far away. So if you heard the music, it means that the speaker was from the computer and not going through my mic.
Okay.
So let me try this again. I'm going to plug myself in again. Do you hear me any better or any differently now?
Yeah, better.
Yes. Does this sound a little bit better?
Yes.
Then when I unplug it, it's worse, correct?
Good. Yeah.
So perhaps this wasn't working as well as usual. It's just a little battery pack I put on my waist, but because I'm rolling around on my waist, sometimes I accidentally press the buttons.
Okay.
Because I can't see it. So it might have been that the mic on my lapel stopped working, and that's why you were hearing the music.
All right.
But thank you for that feedback.
I'm tired. I'm going to go rest.
Okay, go have some water. Mom, I'll see you in another 3 hours, okay, Mom? See you then. Bye, guys.